Everyone always thought that I was clickbaiting, but I was actually predicting the future. Just like when I talked about a first-person mode in Fortnite 6 years before it officially came out, and I made challenge videos around Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and even Batman, with all of them eventually coming to the game and getting their very own skins. But it keeps getting crazier, as I even said that there would be a superhero-themed battle pass, and we've had that several times over. The craziest one of them all, to a point where Epic Games may think I'm hacking them, was actually predicting that Tilted Towers would get destroyed. Fortnite will never be the same, and let me show you why it's so exciting. As many people think of Fortnite as just a shooting game, but there's actually over 260,000 games to play within Fortnite that my whole family can jump in and we can play together that you may not know about. From harvesting seeds and growing your very own beautiful garden, meeting friends and getting your very own job, jamming out to your favorite tracks on a giant stage. There are new games created within Fortnite every single day, which is why I'm so excited for the future of Fortnite. It sucks to be a Fortnite boss. You spawn on the island and you barely load in before you're immediately hunted down by every player on the map. But what about your good old henchmen? Gone instantly. They're just target practice before the players get to you. But at least the players are scared of you, right? Wrong. You're just easy loot to them, whether it's a mythic, gold bars, or just some ammo. Do you want to run away? Too bad. You're locked in to defend that area, but at least you can shoot back. But your movement is so bad that you may as well be standing still. And once you're finally eliminated, it's not even done, as you're forced to do it all over again. I'm ditching this and playing Fortnite with this. As Turtle Beach sent me their Riffmaster guitar, perfect for Fortnite Festival. I loaded up my favorite tracks and jumped in and got playing. Compatible with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, this fully wireless guitar has up to 36 hours of battery time, allowing you to play for as long as you want. I never had to take my hands off a guitar. With a built-in analog stick, I could control the menus with ease. With super low latency, I was not missing a beat. Okay, maybe I was every now and then. With a foldable design, you can take it on the go wherever you want. You can even plug your headset directly into the guitar and adjust the audio, the built-in D-pad. I was having so much fun before I knew it, the song came to an end, giving me a crazy amount of XP. And you can find the Riffmaster wireless guitar on Turtle Beach and use code ALIA for 10% off. This is what's inside all of the Winterfest 2025 presents, including 2 new skins. Starting on the right side, the red and gold present contains a Winterfest leather glider. The gold and black present is the Barred Gems pickaxe. The blue present is the Glacial Groove pickaxe. And the left green present is the Icy Oath wrap, with the right green present having a new contrail. Then on the left side of the cabin, the big gold and black present contains the wrapped axe. The small gold and black present has 2 Winterfest sprays. The red and gold present at the front contains the festive back bling, whilst the red and gold present at the back has the festive bat. The record shaped present is the Battlewood vinyl, and the big blue present has the Winterfest bow, whilst the small one is this emoticon and spray. And to see which skins are in these final 2 presents, just go to your item shop and make sure you've entered code ALIA, as we're getting these skins. This copy of Fortnite is the most expensive in the world, and you won't believe how much it costs. Because since the beginning of Battle Royale, the game has always been free to download, but before then, in 2017, you could actually buy physical copies of the Fortnite game in a store. What people didn't know at the time is that these copies would become really rare, and this specific game got sent off to be graded to see how perfect the condition was, and it came back as an A++, the best rating you can get, and it recently sold for 42,000. If I say your main Fortnite skin, you're out. Level impossible. My first guess is Aura. If that's your main Fortnite skin, you can leave. And we're gonna see you later if you use Beef Boss. And number 3, if you use Bright Bomber, better luck next time. I'm now picking Spider-Man. You're all out. Not even his web slingers can save you. And number 5, I'm gonna say Peabody. Next up, it's Guild. This is a skin I used to main before I got Nikon skin. I'm now going with Ruby. If that's your skin, bye-bye. Number 8 is Ang. I'll wipe your tears away for you. Okay, so Scully is number 9, but before I reveal the final skin, I need to know that you're still in by clicking both the like and subscribe button at the exact same time. Only people on really good phones can actually pull it off. And the final skin is the hardest one yet, because I'm going to be really evil and say every icon skin. Which is better?
Dragon Cannelloni.
In Fortnite or in Roblox? Well, they both look pretty cool, but I actually prefer the cleaner look in the Fortnite version. But what about
Spaghetti Toaletti.
Fortnite one is literal toilet water? That's just too gross for me, I'm afraid. And next up is And I think the numbers in the Fortnite version are actually cleaner. And,
Job Sahur.
it's a tough one. They both look similar, but the effects on the Roblox one just win it for me. Now it's time for you to decide, because if you prefer
La grande combinazione.
in Fortnite, simply click that like button, or if you prefer it in Roblox, then make sure to hit that follow button. You can go to prison for playing Fortnite in these 5 countries. In Cuba, Epic Games isn't allowed to publish anything, meaning Fortnite can't be accessed. Just like in Syria, where sanctions means it's illegal for Fortnite to be supported or played. And for the last 6 years, Iran has actually been blocked from accessing games like Fortnite. And it's no surprise that in North Korea, that has no internet access and completely cut off from the rest of the world, they're definitely not playing. But the last country's a weird one, as it did have Fortnite until it was removed a few years ago, except it had no item shop, unlike the rest of the world, which you should check to make sure you've got code ALIE entered, as the last banned country is China. Does Marge's hair make her pay to lose because it's way taller than other skins, but does shooting it take damage? As it does stick out the top of cars whilst driving around, making it easier to spot. And I noticed that the battle pass shows it as holes in her hair when being shot at, but the TV show rumors that she's actually got giant rabbit ears hiding in her hair. So I needed to test this for myself. As I lined up my shot to see what happened, I made sure code ALIE was entered in my item shop, as this is what happens. After 1,000 days, these skins have finally returned to Fortnite, as most players thought at this point they were never going to return. They were so upset they started spamming Twitter, Reddit, and even Epic's email asking for them to return. And I heard rumors that the CEO of Epic was actually willing to talk on this subject, as I love rare skins, so I started cooking him up a message to see if the really rare Sony Fortnite skins would ever return. And whilst I excitedly waited for his response, I made sure to check that code ALIE was in the shop, like you should too, in case these skins are ready to return. And he finally replied, telling me this. These new Simpson weapons are broken, and here's how you can get them. As you can use Bart's slingshot from the TV show, firing cobalt bombs incredibly far, and when you fire it at players, it'll have an explosive damage and continue to hit them if they're standing on top of it. But the new deodorant applicator is even better. As a reference to the king-sized Homer episode, the range on this gun is insane, but when you shoot it at players, something crazy happens. You can use both of these new weapons, but only in Fortnite's Delulu mode. Now take a look at this. Making in Fortnite. First, we're going to need a skin. Maybe hybrid. No, we can do better than that. What about Dracon Steel? Looks amazing. Now we need
Cannelloni.
Oh, Mum Spaghetti's a perfect fit for this. We also need to be able to fly. And if we go to the gliders, the Skellon is the right choice for sure. And see what the final look is when all the cosmetics comes together. Just double tap on my face and let me know what you think of Fortnite.
Dragon Cannelloni.
Which is better, Chapter 2 Marvel or Chapter 5 Marvel?
Chapter 5, the jetpacks were unbelievable.
Easily Chapter 2.
Chapter 5.
You know I don't have the Chapter 2 Marvel Battle Pass.
Chapter 2 Marvel.
Chapter 2 Marvel team, please.
Chapter 1 or Chapter 2?
Chapter 1, that OG feeling, man, there's nothing better.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2.
Oh, Chapter 1. Chapter 2 was the least I ever played Fortnite.
Chapter 2.
Winning a game of Fortnite without moving. Well, that's exactly what Laserbeam attempted to do, with his plan being very simple. Land somewhere high, take a seat, and wait for the final player, but it's a lot easier said than done. He kept on getting eliminated over and over and over, but he never gave up, as he came up with a secret plan to get this win, which began before the game even started. He made sure to get into the same match as his roommate, which was none other than the streamer Fresh. Luck was on his side, and he managed to make it to the final 1v1 with him and Fresh the last alive. Laserbeam sprinted into Fresh's room, pulled out the power, making it one of the best Fortnite wins. Fortnite may have just scammed you, as unlocking the Battle Bus SUV is actually super simple and completely free. All you had to do was go to the Epic Games store and jumping on Rocket League would unlock the Battle Bus over on your Fortnite account the next time you logged in. Epic kept this fairly low key, so not many people knew about it. Without telling anyone, Fortnite removed that offer, which is where things get weird. As I headed over to the item shop, I made sure that I'd entered my code, ALIE, and you'll realize I was a little bit shocked to find that the free Battle Bus SUV is now being sold for almost 2,000 V-Bucks. Did you know Ninja predicted the future of Fortnite? Back in 2018, at the gaming event E3, myself and Ninja duoed up for the very first time, and something crazy happened. This was a time when only 3 llamas would spawn on the map, they wouldn't move, and it was super hard to find. And as we were playing, we found our first llama.
Yo, you find one?
What's up, dude? Boom.
And the luck continued as we found our second llama.
Yo, there's another llama.
What?
Yeah.
Double llama?
But it was at this moment that Ninja predicted something that wouldn't come to Fortnite for another 3 years. To find out what it is, just double tap on that llama above me and have a listen.
Yo, how sick would it be if the llamas could move? Like, what if they
That
made
would
them,
be
like,
cool.
like just
Yeah,
like roaming,
yeah.
like nibbling on the grass?
I like that.
Don't miss out on his Christmas Day skin, as this is how you get it. Just head to the item shop and enter code ALIA. Then go into the Winterfest cabin and make sure you've opened up 7 different presents. And then click on this green and silver present right here. And if you followed all of the steps, you'll be able to open it. Have an amazing Christmas Day and enjoy your new skin. Welcome everyone to the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass, page 1. Oh, that is a hard rat roadie on page 1. What? Little animated backbling, the Cerberus skin himself. Different variation for the backbling as well. That is such a hard glider. That is so cool. An alternate version, gold and blue. Ooh. On skin 2, the Aphrodite skin herself. Very clean. This is really, really cool. What about its next skin? Ooh. Next, Poseidon. That's a hard picker. Poseidon, slurp, god of the sea. I'm loving its purple version now. Medusa. It's pretty cool. What about the emo? No! It's going to Zeus, warrior king of the gods. Hades, Shadow Smoke, Hayden Key, Hades himself. Bam! Oh my god, the glider. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Wait, Dark Transformation? Whoa! The secret skin for this season is Korra, the Legend of Avatar. How insane is that? These are the 3 oldest videos on YouTube. The 3rd oldest is simply called Tribute. It has over 1 million views, but it's a little bit weird. The 2nd oldest is called My Snowboarding Skills, and with over 2.5 million views, it proves you don't actually need any skills to get views on YouTube. And the oldest video on YouTube, created almost 18 years ago, was actually posted by the founder of YouTube. And fun fact, it has the 2nd most liked YouTube comment ever, and the video itself has over 260 million views. The video is called Me at the Zoo, and to hear the first words ever spoken on YouTube, just double tap above me to start playing the video.
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants.
Which Fortnite skin has the most edit styles? Starting with my own ALIA skin that has 16 styles, the most of any icon. And then there's the Kickoff skin, which is a total of 23 styles, 1 for each of the football teams. Corrupted Legends technically has 101 styles, since you can change the level of corruption all the way up to 100%. The gold-bound set are the OG sweat skins with a total of 3,200 combinations. But the original NFL skins go even further with 3,700 possible styles. But it's nowhere near as much as the Gridiron Gang, which have a total of 12,600 style combinations. And Chimera from Chapter 2 has over 5.7 million styles for players that manage to unlock everything. But it's still not as many as Gear Specialist Maya skin, who features 9.2 million styles to choose from, but after the season ended, you could never customize it again. To reveal which skin has the most edit styles out of every single Fortnite skin, simply double tap the screen. With a total of over 48 billion combination, it's the Boundless sets. These are the worst skins in Fortnite, starting with Cypress Nell, a skin you rarely spot in game, not helped by the fact that it hasn't been in the item shop for over 1,000 days. Hail, one of the newest skins in Fortnite, but they released it without a back bling. Flytrap is one of the ugliest skins in the game, and is actually the least used legendary skin in Fortnite. The giant chicken from Family Guy makes you the biggest target on the map, and you can't see much whilst using it. Koi Brawler Zero, used in less than 1% of all Fortnite matches. I honestly forgot this skin even existed. The Colorado skin are Fortnite's least popular collab, and they've not returned to the item shop in almost 3 years. Trench Trawler is a literal living lighthouse with a giant head, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this. Iron Man Zero was a skin that everyone was excited for until they realized how bulky and obstructive the armor was. Bone Wasp is an old skin that a lot of players won't remember, and he's pretty ugly. Sterling is a literal knockoff Eminem lookalike skin released all the way back in Season 8. To reveal the worst skin in Fortnite, simply double tap the screen, as I think it has to be the Devourer. Who's the most powerful superhero in the entirety of Fortnite? Well, Iron Man helped us defeat Galactus by literally hacking the 0 point, but the Hulk did use the Infinity Gauntlet to literally save half the universe and survive. But Roguelike is even more powerful, as she has the ability to absorb other people's powers. But Superman does have super strength, speed, and invulnerability, and heat vision, and X-ray vision. He's pretty strong. But the Scarlet Witch can change reality, which means no one can even get to her to defeat her. But there's one hero in Fortnite Fortnite was just so much stronger than everyone else. And I heard their powers actually get stronger after they entered Code Allier in the item shop. Considered the most powerful Avenger and with no known weaknesses, it's Captain Marvel, which is the rarest fish stick in Fortnite. I bet you can't guess it. Starting with the original released almost 7 years ago now, he is still the most popular. Contract Giller is from a paid pack and he's used way more than other fish sticks, just like Tuna Fish and Fish Stick from Battle Passes. Then there's Triggerfish, who's one of the oldest fish stick skins. Frozen Fish Stick is popular because the pack comes back every single year, just like Tralalala Fish Stick as well. But things are getting rare now, as both Gummy Fish Stick and Bog Stick, some of my favorites. Fishpool, the iconic Deadpool mashup skin, is actually very rare. And then a Princess Felicity fish is actually not used by many people. Then there's Sticks from the newest NBA collab. And the Atlantean Fish Stick, I think so cool, but barely used at all. And Fish Skull and Fish Drift, the third and second rarest skins. I almost forgot about them. So who's the rarest fishy of them all? If you're ever picking up a fish stick skin in the item shop, make sure you've got code Allier entered, as the rarest one is Robo Fish Stick. Fortnite had to beg this employee to stop or they'd fire him. As during the creation of the Indiana Jones skin, it was the developer's kid's favorite character, so he wrote them a secret message underneath the hat that said, "Liam and Finn love Dad." However, Epic quickly caught on to what he was doing and removed it in the next update, but this dad did not give up, and he wanted to do it again, even though he was risking losing his job. So when he was working on the Obi-Wan Kenobi skin, he did something crazy, attempting to leave another secret for his kids, as when you zoom in under his hair, it reveals this message. After 5 years, Travis has finally talked about his Fortnite icon skin, as we know it's super viral when he had his Astro World live event, but since then, the skin has never returned, coming insanely rare with a skin worth loads of money. But Epic have already stated that it's not up to them if Travis Scott's skin ever returns. It's actually up to Travis himself. So what did Travis actually say? We'll get Code Allier in your item shop ready for his potential return, as he said this about his live event.
When Fortnite specifically started, I played the game a lot, like, Unreal Engine, be able to bring my world to life.
Fortnite's in serious trouble, and this bunker's sending out a secret message trying to warn us. But what does it say? Because this is actually the first ever bunker found on the OG island. We never knew why it was there. Was it a secret underground base, a fallout shelter, or even a time machine? All that we know is that these bunkers have appeared in every Fortnite chapter over and over and over. But we have never seen these lights come from a bunker before. So as I went to investigate, I quickly realized that it was actually Morse code. As I went to translate it to figure out the message, I thought it was telling everyone to use code Allier in the item shop, but I was wrong. It's actually a very scary message, because translating these light flashes, it's actually saying something is wrong. Fortnite didn't want me to do this, but I didn't listen, because for years, mobile players have been bullied and laughed at by tablet, controller, and PC players. Using a tiny screen is hard, and some people have tried to help them, but it hasn't worked. So I decided to invest and become a co-owner of Puck Gaming. They're modular attachments to anyone's phone with instant input, ergonomic design, and the most groundbreaking part, the world's first magnetic control stick to change mobile gaming forever. Just search for Puck Gaming and upgrade now. If you 1v1 Peterbot, the best Fortnite player ever, could you beat him just one time if you had 100 attempts? Well, Stable Ronaldo thought he could and put $25,000 on the line, and Peterbot agreed. They hopped into a match and started to fight. However, things didn't go to plan for Ron. Peterbot started eliminating him over and over and over, being very similar to what he did to me. But things got even worse as Peterbot started trash talking him, getting into Ron's head. After losing 50 times, Ron was starting to lose it. He begged to swap over to Zone Wars instead, with Peterbot agreeing, but he kept on getting destroyed. And after being eliminated 99 times, Ron finally decided to lock in. This is what happened.
Alright, bro. You ready?
I broke into Midas's secret unbreakable vault and found something crazy inside, as the main door was completely sealed shut, so I had to figure out a way to gain access. First, by trying every version of the Midas skin, but this didn't work, so instead I attempted to break it by dive bombing with the new Wings of Icarus, and that nearly worked, even cracking the door, but it wasn't quite powerful enough. So I had to think outside the box, heading to the train station near Lavish Layer to collect a key card, taking it halfway across the island back to Midas's yacht to try it at the vault, and it all almost let me in, actually pointing at the vault itself, but the door couldn't be opened that easily. I even took down all the mythic bosses, collected all the medallions, and placed it in front of the vault door to try and open it up, but that didn't work either. So this called for one final giant attempt. As I built myself a bridge leading straight to the yacht, I drove a car all the way to the door of the vault, and with a little bit of help from my teammate, I was able to glitch through the vault wall, becoming the first person inside of Midas's new vault, revealing tons of loot and his biggest secret, a picture of the new agency. There's been 3 playable mythic bosses in Fortnite, but which one's the best? You'd become Thanos after collecting his gauntlet, giving you super jump, laser beam, and a powerful punch that would rip through enemies. You'd have 200 shield and 800 health, but he was let down by how slow and sluggish he was, making him an easy target. You'd become Doom if you captured the Cauldron of Power, giving you 500 health and 500 shield, with 5 abilities. Again, a beam, but more powerful than Thanos' this time, and infinite stamina. If you did become Doom, you'd almost definitely win the game. You'll become Godzilla if you're the first one through his portal, where you crush everything by walking, can roar to reveal enemies, and just like the other bosses, you get a laser attack too, but you physically cannot be Godzilla until the end of the game because of the timer. So which is best? Double tap on the bosses above me to reveal my answer, and let me know if you agree, as I think it's Dr. Doom. You need to watch this video before opening your Winterfest presents, otherwise you will not be able to unlock this free skin, because in previous years you could stack the presents you were allowed to open, meaning if you'd missed a few days you could just come back and open all the ones you'd missed, but that is no longer the case, and this is what you need to be doing. First, go to your item shop, make sure code Allier is entered before going into the cabin, and making sure you're opening your daily present every day before this time. Juice WRLD! RIP Juice WRLD 999. Ooh. Where are we? We're going into chapter 6? It's Hope and Jones. Sending us into a 0 point? Oh my goodness, guys. If you enjoyed the event, hit the like button. Get code Allier entered, ready for the chapter 6 battle pass. Best way to support me. Crazy concert live event. Ooh. The next piece of the puzzle. Ready for the launch of chapter 6. Whoa! Wait, that is the chapter 6 island. That's the new island. That's the new map right there. I'm about to buy my 2000 skin in Fortnite, and you'll never guess what it is, as I'm lucky enough to own some of the rarest skins in game, like the OG Gold Trooper, Travis Scott, maxed out Omega skin, $500 Eon Xbox skin, $1,000 Galaxy skin, and so much more. But the 2000 skin I'm about to buy has actually only been in the item shop 4 times, and I'm finally going to get her in my locker. Before I reveal the skin, help me pay back all the money I've spent buying skins by simply entering code Allier in the shop, as my 2000 skin is Oleander. I can read your mind. All you need to do is answer these questions as quickly as you can. Let's go. What is 1 plus 1? What is 2 plus 2? What is 3 plus 3? What is 4 plus 4? What is 8 plus 8? Now pick a vegetable as fast as you can. Okay, I know which vegetable you picked. And in this basket is my guess. To reveal the answer, just double tap on the basket. Okay, let's take a look. Was I right? Bug chest? Oh my goodness. Is it a shotgun or a pistol? It's like everything combined into one. Oh, he does have the shotgun. Oh, that feels really nice. What does the bug blaster do? Whoa. No one can escape. This combo is deadly. Okay, we got to give this thing a go. Oh, launch pad. This is a new super launch pad. And look, it sends you. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo! Oh my god. I've got all 3 medallions, and what the heck is this? Oh my. Woo! The entire Squid Game Fortnite collab has just been leaked, and this is everything coming. Starting with 2 player skins that look really similar to both of these characters from the show. We have the iconic pink guards with 3 variants with different symbols on their heads. And then there's a games manager, maybe the coolest skin of them all. There'll be a dedicated Squid Games reload map, which will include iconic locations from the show. If you get lucky, you'll be able to find the red eye submachine gun, which is the weapon that the guards carry. With an insanely high fire rate, it will be OP. And I'm just about to be told when all of this will launch. So whilst you wait, go to your item shop, get code ALIA entered, because all of this will be coming June the 27th.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Superman's cell. We're becoming Superman. Oh my god! We're flying up in the air. Oh my god. I am the Superman mythic bomb. I can fly by using my sprint button as well. And I can ascend up in the air and descend really quickly. Oh my god, it's blasting through the wall. Grand Slam? Oh my god, they went flying. What's up? What's up? No!
You'll never guess who the next Fortnite icon skin is, as it's not typical gamer or even a pro player like you might expect, and it's actually someone that's gone mega viral recently. We know this because a big collection of up-and-coming skins have been leaked, and I don't think Epic meant to share this one, but there's one skin on this list that looks exactly like someone you may know, giving us our first look at the next icon. So getting ready for their arrival in the item shop, check to make sure you've got code ALIA entered, as wearing his iconic outfit from his viral videos. It's none other than the morning routine guy. Do you remember the OG player who ruled Fortnite with fear? Nowadays, you may be scared to go up against Clicks or Peterbot, but they're nothing compared to this OG player. He was so feared that OG legends like Ninja and Tfue would immediately back out if they got in a game with him. And thankfully, competitive Fortnite hadn't even started back then. Otherwise, he'd be winning every single tournament. So you should be grateful that back in the day, you didn't have to face off against Flight Reacts.
Fires my
Finally, we know why this weird tower's on the Fortnite map and people aren't happy. The monolith is actually connected to a new live event, specifically for Daft Punk. With a date now displaying above the tower, people assumed it would be a full-on concert, which got me so excited but a little bit suspicious. So I went ahead and DM'd Epic Games myself, as we know we're going to be getting Daft Punk skins, jam tracks, and more in the item shop tomorrow. So make sure you've got code ALIA entered right now, as Epic have just replied saying it's not a full-on concert, but instead an interactive event. What faces lie behind these new Fortnite masks? Starting with Robin, who has an iconic mask, but once removed, it also takes his hairs and eyes with it. Removing the new Omega Alpha helmet reveals he has no head at all. And if we unmask Demon Dago, he looks completely different to how he did before. And we can somehow remove Ziggy's entire face, leaving only his eyes attached to his body. Mercenary Core is a super cool mask, but it takes her hair off when you remove it. Doom 2099 is a crazy secret because Nick 830 is hiding under there. But it's nothing compared to Batman, who was the biggest secret of them all, which he said it'll only reveal if you've got code ALIA in your item shop, so make sure you do it right now. As removing his mask reveals Jonesy? Which side is the storm on? Take a really close look, and if you think the storm is on the left side, then go ahead and click the like button. But if you think maybe the storm's on the right side, then be sure to hit that follow button, as the answer can be seen if you look very closely, right down the middle, off into the distance. So let's find out. You won't believe the leaked Fortnitemares 2025 item shop, as Jason from the Friday the 13th movie will be getting his very own skin, featuring his famous axe that can be used as a pickaxe and weapon. Ghostface from the Scream films will also be arriving with his very own mythic knife, allowing you to sneak up on players and even jump scare them, and its very own custom attack abilities. But the next one's even crazier and will blow your mind. To find out what it is, just make sure you got code ALIA entered in your item shop, as the entire Scooby-Doo gang will be coming to Fortnitemares. Do not buy this pickaxe, as Fortnite has done something to it that has changed it forever. As originally, the only way to unlock it was to win the FNCS Grand Final. Only the best players in the world ever managed to hold this pickaxe in their hand, and later giving out very limited codes that could be only obtained at the Fortnite Pro-Am event in person. And I managed to get it, but the next step has taken things too far, making it completely disrespectful to all OG owners of his pickaxe. Because in the item shop tomorrow, not only you'll be able to pick up my icon skin and make sure code Allier is entered in your shop, but everyone will be able to buy this pickaxe. The Simpsons Fortnite map has leaked and people are not happy because although it includes iconic Springfield locations like Evergreen Terrace, the Simpsons' home, Mr. Burns Manor on the east side of the island, Town Square, including the statue of Jebediah, and of course, Homer's workplace, the nuclear power plant. However, there's one big glaring issue that people have, and that's the fact that this map is not a reload map, but a full Battle Royale map, and people think it looks way too small. Fortnite is removing your skins and V-Bucks permanently, as on the 5th of September, when players logged into their account, they were met with this screen claiming that their skins, items, and V-Bucks had been permanently removed. But why would Fortnite have done this? Well, between December 2024 and July 2025, there was a massive exploit letting players refund the purchase, but still being able to keep the skin and V-Bucks. But even players that hadn't used this exploit are getting some of their items removed, and the players that are being affected are specifically playing on Xbox. This Fortnite skin costs $2 million because despite the fact that Kai leaked the announcement of his own icon skin, Epic decided to go all out and announce a skin in a way never done before that costs a lot of money. Flying his skin all the way over to Las Vegas, placing it on the sphere, giving us our first look at his skin, cosmetics, and even his emo. But despite spending so much money, they forgot the most important thing. When is his skin going to be coming to the item shop? So I decided to message Kai myself so the rest of the world can know when they'll be able to get hold of his skin. As I waited for him to reply, I actually made a high quality version of what his skin would look like and checked the item shop to make sure I'd entered code Allier ready and waiting, as Kai said that his skin will be available September the 12th. Fortnite's name has changed for the first time in 8 years, and it all started when people spotted these Fortnite posters whilst on their way to work with graffiti all over them and this familiar face. And when players went in game to understand what was going on, they found this glowing tree house and a giant live event countdown leading up to Fortnite's new name change. But we can skip ahead and find out the new name right now. Just make sure you've got code Allier in your item shop, as Fortnite's about to be taken over by the Simpsons and renamed to Fartnite. It's finally here. When the clock hits 0, Fortnite will be releasing their biggest collab skins ever that you cannot miss. Even though Fortnite's already collabed with Dragon Ball, Marvel, Avatar, and so many more, this collab could be one of the best. It's connected to a brand owned by Disney that's never been in the game before, but is one that I love. Before the item shop update, support me by spending a second putting code Allier in the item shop. And to reveal this incredible collab, just double tap the screen as the timer is about to hit 0 in 3, 2, 1. The Incredibles are here! This image has tricked your eyes. You may think that you're just looking at a grey image, but it's actually filled with vibrant colours. For this solution to work, simply double tap on the screen and then stare at that green dot in the middle of the image for the next 20 seconds. Here we go. Whatever you do, keep on looking at that dot and try not to blink. Keep your phone or screen at a constant distance away from your eyes. If your eyes look away, the colour will be lost and the illusion won't work. That grey picture we saw at the beginning of the video will be turned to vibrant colors. But you must keep on staring at that green dot once the video loops for this to work. There's just a few seconds left, so let me know in the comments if
তবে তিনটে সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে পড়ি
সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে আমি ক্লাস 9 এর পোলাবেনও প্রেম করে
মামা মায়া তো অস্থির। এক্সকিউজ মি আপু, এক্সকিউজ মি, আপনার নামটা যদি বলতেন একটু।
শুনেন বেঞ্চ সাহেব, আমার বন্ধু জিসান, ঠিক আছে? আপনার বান্ধবীরে শুনো, মারি নাই তো, শাসন করছি, ভালো লাগে না, একটু মারতেই পারি, তাহলে কিন্তু খুব খারাপ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। তুই রবিল নামে সুন্দর একটা রিক্সা ডাক। ভাবি তুমি কি আমার বন্ধু জিসান দেখতে, প্লিজ ভাবি, আপনি একটু নেন প্লিজ ভাবি। দেখেন ভাবি, বন্ধু ধরে না, আবার কল দেন। এই এই দুলাভাই সামনে থাকলে যে সালাম দিতে হয়, আপনি শিখাই নাই তোরা?
যে কোচিং এর সামনে যে গুন্ডাটা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে, আমার তো মনে হয় পড়াশোনা সব বন্ধ করে দিবে।
আমি তোর প্রেমের গল্প সাকসেসফুল না, আমার কথা বিশ্বাস কর।
আমি শুধু একটু প্রেম ভালোবাসা চাই, আমি শুধু ওরেই চাই বাবা, আমি শুধু ওরে পালি হবে।
ওকে, আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি। আচ্ছা, আপনার কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন,
হায় হায় খাইছে করছোটা কি তুমি?
তুমি একটা ভিডিও কল করে পাঠাও প্লিজ প্লিজ। কবে আমগো দেখা
কোচিনটা কি এটা আব্বার লগে এমন চিপা মাইটা দিয়েছেন? ও, কেমন খানদান বউ?
তারপর তো ভয় কাঁচা মুচু খায়া গেছে গা, তারপর আবার দুর্নাম করতে হইব। এই তোর কি তোর দামি ফোন?
আইসে বাপ জান রাইতে ঠিকঠাক মতো ঘুমাইছে তো নাকি বাসায় গিয়া আব্বা জান রে কইবেন
কি করছো যেটা তুই বাজার রে বাজার যাও চুইছে আজকাই করছে
সম্মান সব পঞ্চার করে দিছে।
মাগার দোষ আমারও আছে, আমি একটু বেশি বাড়াবাড়ি করে ফেলছি। চলো না আমরা বাড়িতে ফিরে যাই।
তুমি কি পাগল হয়ে গেছো নি? এটাই আমার বাড়ি এখনতে।
চৌধুরী সাহেবের সাথে আমি কি কথা কইছি? তুমি কোনো কথাই কই নাই কা? সাজান তোমারে কইলো এত
দিচ্ছেন, হ্যাঁ দিচ্ছেন না? এলা বাইরন আমার বাড়িতে বাইরন।
একবারে হাসা করছেন আব্বাজান। আপনার পোলার এই বাড়ি থাকার কোনো বিতলামি করলে আমি তোরা গাড়াই, কিন্তু ভাবলাম আপনাকে একমাত্র পোলা গাড়াইলে আবার দিলে চোট পাই।
দিতাছো তুমি?
শোনো, তোমাগো খানদানে যেমন কিছু নিয়ম আছে আমাগো খানদানেও আছে।
এইসব ফাত্রা নিয়ম কেউ যেন জানবার না পারে, মনে থাকবো তো? তোর যে নতুন বাবি
কালকে সারা রাত তোমার আমি কল দিচ্ছি।
সারা রাত? তাহলে আপনি শুনুন আপনার ভালোবাসার মানুষের অতীত বর্তমান। পাগল কোন একদম ঠিক হয়, ওনার ব্যথা লাগে নাই?
ব্যথা তো বেশি তুমি।
তুহিনে ব্যথা লাগছে মানে?
বন্ধু তুই চিন্তা করিস না রে, ভাবির মন ঠিকই গলে যাবে। ভাবির মন তো গলবে কিন্তু আরে না 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 দোস সম্ভব না। গাড়ি ঘোরা তো।
হঠাৎ আমার বাসার নিচে কোনো জরুরি দরকার?
তুমি কি আজকে কোচিং এ যাও নাই? সুন্দর মতো যাবি, ভাবির নামটা জিজ্ঞাসি। আর শোন, ভালো মতো কথা কবে, ভাবি লাগে। খালি থাপড় আর চাপাবাজি, এই বাদে আর কিছু পাচ্ছস? বুকিং মানে বুকিং, তুমি আমার আমি তোমার, বুকিং দিয়ে দিছি ফাইনাল।
আমাকে বুকিং দিছে মানে আমাকে কে বুকিং দিছে দোস্ত?
তোর যে আশিক আছে না, এখন তো আমার পিছনে লাগছে। আমার তো অনেক ভয় লাগতেছে দোস্ত, এই যে আস্তে আস্তে সব মানুষ জানবে, তারপর আমার ফ্যামিলিকেও জানাই দিবে। আর আমার
এন্ড বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর ডক্টরশিপ। আমি দোয়া করি তুমি যেন একজন ভালো ডক্টর হও।
আমার কাছে জিনের বাচ্চার নাম্বার আছে। জিনের বাচ্চা
করতে চাস নাকি ইটিস পিটিস করতে চাস? হ্যালো বন্ধু, আমার রোদে দিছস? এই তো দিছি তো, ঠিক মতো রোদে দিছস?
কি শুনতে চান? আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি?